What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Zeta. We are here once again fighting Ranger Rita because, as you guys remember, we lost to this person. But our Hubert only had 1 HP. I didn't have any potions at the time, but now I do have potions, so don't worry guys, we are covered, so don't worry about that. We are here once again with this Tyrogue. He thinks he's so great just because he can evolve into Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan or Hitmontop. You know, you are actually a pretty awesome Pokemon. I like you a lot, Tyrogue, and if I could, I would train you myself, but you belong to another, and as Hiker Jeremy said, it is very wrong to steal Pokemon. It is very, very wrong to steal Pokemon. That reminds me, do you guys know of the Action Replay? It was basically like a Game Shark or a Game Genie for the Game Boy Advance. And I used to use Action Replay all the time. Not necessarily to try to beat others at games. It was just more for my own fun. So I used it in my, I think it was Pokemon Sapphire game. And oh my goodness, it was just the funniest thing. And it was the funniest thing because, ooh! Oh my goodness, a Riolu. Okay, quickly, we'll hold the phone, okay? Let's just quickly talk about how I am so glad that I ran into not a Tyrogue. I'm so glad that I ran into a Riolu because I love Lucario, guys. I know that a lot of you guys might think of him as overrated, but Lucario is such an awesome Pokemon, and he is a Pokemon that I for sure want on my team. Now, speaking of Pokemon that I do want on my team, I was on my way back to Pokemon Ranger Rita, right before I hit the record button, and I ran into a Cubone, and I also want a Cubone on my team. But here, Riolu is gone. He is gone forever, and we will never see him again. I'm just kidding. We'll run into him again. But what was I talking about? Something about Action Replay? Oh, I was talking about how there was this code that lets you steal other people's Pokemon, and it was the funniest thing because the moment you'd steal their Pokemon, right? Use a Master Ball maybe that you got from the Action Replay and all of that, the battle would just end. It would just end, like, and if you were to talk to what just happened? It led me back to the entrance of the cave. Okay, well, when you'd catch the Pokemon again, it would, I'm sorry guys, my mind is all, I'm being scatterbrained right now, but yeah, the battle would just end and it was the funniest thing, ha ha ha. Okay, I accidentally jumped over a ledge that I wasn't supposed to jump over. That's my punishment for not using Flash, so I will see you guys where, the part where, before I jumped off the ledge. You know what I mean, right? Sorry, my words are all over the place today. So here is that dreaded ledge. For the record, don't jump over it, because that is a big mistake. Okay, so we could climb up the ladder. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. But how can we actually get it to emerge? I don't know, man. I'm just here to bust open rocks. I may need you to bust it open after all. Huh? It's warm! Did you do this? Well, whatever you're doing, it's working. Quick, put your hands on the stone. Alright, if you say so. I guess this is the legend researcher and Devon whom we were looking for. Oh, something appeared. What is this? It's an Unown! Now let's just take care of this guy, although it is level 12 after all. I mean, even though it's on a higher level than us, it's nothing to worry about, you know. Unowns are really weak, correct me if I'm wrong, but really the only move that they can learn is Hidden Power. Yeah, just like that. I'm not sure if it can learn any other move, but that's like its main move. If you guys were to ask me, you know, what is Unown known for? He's known for Hidden Power, and of course for, as I said, being a part of Alphabet Soup, so that's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. And by the way, while I was on my way to this part of the cave, I did not run into another Riolu like I was hoping for. I'm going to need to scour this cave a little before all of this is done, just to see if I can catch another one, because I'm telling you, man, I really want a Lucario on my team. I'm not sure if Lucario is a Pokemon that you can enter in Pokemon competitive battling. I don't know if he's considered top tier or whatever, but you guys know more about this than I do probably, so leave it in the comments below. I'm kind of curious. Of course, I could Google it, but I'm a little busy right now. But then again, by the time I'm done recording and, you know, by the time you leave your comment, I probably could have already done the research. But you know what? Let's use our next Pokemon. You know what? We may as well just catch this guy, right? I don't know when I'm going to run into an Unown again, so we've got a good amount of Pokeballs, so why not? Why not? As long as we don't die in the process, I'm okay with that. Here, we've got 9 Pokeballs. We are so good. So let's throw our first one. Will this be it, ladies and gentlemen? Will this do the trick? And it did. Unown was caught. Awesome, now we have a Pokemon that we are never going to use. A Pokemon that we are going to leave trapped inside of the PC for the longest time. And you see, this Unown takes on the image of, or the figure of the letter A. The one that we fought took on the figure of the letter D though. Give a nickname to Unown, because I'm not gonna use him, I'm just going to, like, not give him a nickname and then send him into the PC later on. Oh wow, an Unown! They're quite the rare Pokemon. In that case, it's good that we caught him. Unown only show themselves when there's great power about. Oh wow, I'm so flattered because that Unown didn't show up when you guys were here, but it showed up when I came. That's pretty awesome. You must have a bright future. Hey, why are you here anyways? Oh, my package arrived? Excellent! I have to go! Shadow J, I think you should go to Fyanga City. It's to the southwest of here. Did I even tell you my name, by the way? I don't remember ever introducing myself properly, but you know my name. So it looks like Fyanga Town, or City, is our next stop. After we beat this Devon guy, though. My friend Wilson has a laboratory there. I'd recommend you see him. I'm sure he'll be very interested in you. It's quite a feat to conquer a Pokemon as rare as the Unown. You should come check out my gym. I warn you though, I'm much harder to beat than an Unown. I'm glad to hear that because you are a gym leader. It would be bad if you were any easier to beat than an Unown. I have to go. Shadow J, Devon, thanks for all your help. He's sounding a little more enthusiastic than he probably would be. Please, I don't want to leave quite yet. I still want to try to catch that Riolu. Okay, I will cut here and I'll see you maybe when I see a Riolu or maybe when I give up out of frustration because I probably won't be able to find it again. Okay, so it's not quite a Riolu, but it is still a Cubone. I told you that I saw a Cubone, guys. I wasn't talking crazy. So let's see if we can try to catch this guy. I know that it's not quite as good as a Riolu, but honestly, there's something about Cubone, something about Marowak that I just really love. I'm guessing that it's just the design. I just think it's awesome how it has like a skull of a dead Pokemon on top of his head. That's pretty awesome, don't you guys think? But really, when you think about it, it's not awesome. I know that I just said that it's awesome, but it's not awesome. And do you know why it's not awesome? Because that is the skull of its mother. And that is really saddening, don't you guys think? But what's not saddening is that we got Cubone! Oh, I kind of ruined the moment there. I kind of ruined the mood there. It pines for the mother it will never see again. Aw, seeing a likeness of its mother in the full moon, it cries. The stains on the skull it wears are from its tears. Aw, that's really depressing. I think that we need to give him a fitting name. Just how depressing Cubone's life is. Let's see, What's a good name? Okay, if something doesn't come to mind that's related to sadness, then I just might have to think of something. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so it's not the best name, but I think that a good name that we could give this guy is Jack. Why? Because the character Jack Bauer from 24 also has had a pretty miserable life, don't you guys agree? Oh, show of hands, how many of you guys have watched 24? Show of hands isn't the right word. Leave it in the comments below, have you guys watched 24? Ooh, I haven't seen this guy in the wild yet. I saw him in a trainer battle, but not in the wild. Not quite in the wild. I still need to find that Riolu, I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna kill me. But now we've got Jack on our team, so we shouldn't really complain. I do not want to leave this cave before, unless I find that Riolu. Okay, I'll cut, and I will see you guys at the Riolu. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I can't do it anymore. I am done. I tried looking for Riolu and he was just nowhere to be found. On the bright side, Tyrant did level up and then he learned Vital Throw, so that's pretty cool. You know, it wasn't totally unproductive. But, oh, we are now here in the Pokemon Center, so we may as well deposit that Pokemon that we are not going to use. Oh, Unown. I probably should have just let you roam the cave, you know, because I'm not going to use you or anything, so... Goodbye, Unown. Just stay here. You know what? I could release you, actually. If I really wanted you to roam the wild free and all, I could just release you, but you know what? The professor said that you're rare, so I'm going to hold on to you. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not entirely sure if I want to continue using Tyrant. I mean, he will evolve into a Hariyama, but I do have Jack here, who is only level 4. I need to do some work with him. But, okay, let's just exit, and let's see what this guy's gym is like. I have a feeling that before we do that, I should do some more level grinding, so I'll just quickly do that, and then I will see you guys at the front of the gym. Oh boy, that was some good level grinding. Now... Hubert is on level 13, Grace is on level 13 as well, and Tyrant is on level 11. Now, in all honesty, I'm not sure if that is really enough for me to take on this gym, but why am I invisible? The important question right now is, why am I invisible? This is your first time, or this is your first gym, isn't it? Well, listen up. At the fair end of the gym is Devon. Your goal is to make it across the gym and defeat him in a battle. But hold on a minute, it won't be that easy. You're invisible! Alright, it's good to know that it's not a glitch, because if it was a glitch, this is like just the beginning of the game, guys. Imagine how many glitches we were going to encounter later on. Devon is a firm believer that you need to find yourself before you can fight others. Devon won't fight you until you've found the 4 flowers and found yourself again. Best of luck. Huh, that's a unique premise. I kind of like that. So here's 1 flower. 3 to go, but of course we have to fight this guy. Or we didn't have to. I could have avoided him, but you know what? It's best to just go ahead and get as much experience points as we can. Here is Black Belt Samson. Ooh, just like the Samson in the Bible. He wasn't a black belt, but they share the same name, and they were both strong, you know? Samson was super strong. You guys know that Bible story, right? It's a great story if you guys haven't seen it or read it yet. All right, Makuhita. Now, I've got a Makuhita too, man, but, you know, I think that Tyrant is a little bit better than your Makuhita. No offense. It's just that mine is 3 levels above you, so... and there he goes. You gotta really keep it up, man. Oh, I'm being such a jerk to this guy, aren't I? I've gotta watch my words. I've gotta be nice. Even though this is very competitive right now. Don't get me wrong. I'm in a competitive zone right now. We still gotta watch our words. We gotta have some good sport, you know? Ooh, this is the first time we've seen Meditite. Now, Meditite is one of those Pokemon that I don't really care too much for, when it comes to design anyway. I remember whenever I think of Metachan, I think of, once again, the Elite Four in Diamond and Pearl. You guys have no idea how many times I challenged the Elite Four in Diamond and Pearl because at that time, me, my brother, and my friend, that should really be my friend, my brother, and I, because, you know, grammar and all of that. But anyway, that was the time when we were really competitive, when we were, you know, always trying to face off against each other and all of that, so that was the place to train, as usually it is the Elite Four. Unless you're talking about IV and, unless you're talking about EV training, then in that case, the Elite Four might not be the best choice for you guys. Are you there? Tricky to find flowers when you can't see yourself, isn't it? It actually is a little bit tricky. Sometimes it's hard for me to determine whether or not I'm actually standing in front of a flower. And did you guys see that? This guy is sharing the same name as the black belt before him. This is also Samson. I'd like to introduce you to Black Belt Samson number 2. And Black Belt Samson number 2's Makuhita is getting pumped. But so much for that. See you later, Makuhita. You put some effort into that, so it was pretty good. There I go with being such a jerk again with my sarcasm. I tell people that, you know, even though sarcasm can be funny, and most of the time people get that when you use sarcasm, it's in a joking manner. I always tell people that it's best to be careful when using it because sometimes when you say something sarcastic and then you don't say right away that it was a joke, sometimes people will take it very personally and then they'll hold it, they'll be thinking about it for a long time and you'll have no idea about it. So just a reminder for you guys to be careful with your words at all times. Especially over the internet, please. We've got enough trolls as it is, really. Let's be careful with our words not only in person, but, you know, on the internet too. Oh, and this guy, Devon, has a Riolu. Ooh, I shouldn't covet his Riolu, but, you know, I really wish that I could get a Riolu. It turns out that, at least from my experience anyway, that the Riolu in that cave that we were just in must be extremely rare. Because I was walking back and forth trying to run into another wild Riolu, but it just wasn't happening, guys. It was just wasn't happening. It stinks, because as I said, Lucario would make a very, very good party member, a very powerful party member. And I just realized that I named Cubone Jack, and that's a decent name. I was thinking that I probably should have named him Bauer, but she is actually a girl. She's actually a girl. I am so sorry, Cubone. Greetings, I am Devon. I'm the gym leader of Superior Town, and I use fighting types to fight my way to success. You don't have a chance. Oh, that's what you think. And sweet animation too. Cool, really cool custom sprites. To you who made this, again, I need to check who made it, but this person did a really, really great job. Not only with the custom sprites, I don't know if he or she hired a person for that now that I think about it, but as I said before, just the whole engine runs extremely smoothly, just like an official Pokemon game. So as I said before, do consider giving this a download. So the first Pokemon that he sends out is a Machop, which is level 10. Thankfully, we are 4 levels above this guy. And not only that, but we are also a type that is very powerful against him, so that worked out in our favor. His next Pokemon is Riolu, but that doesn't really frighten me too much. Even though I know that Riolu is a powerful Pokemon, I think that Tyrant can really take him down, because as you guys know, Riolu is... Wait a second. I know that Lucario is a fighting steel type, but I didn't consider if Riolu is one or not. Well, we're gonna find out now. Arm Thrust! Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so to start out, Riolu is a simple fighting type, because it's not super effective. As I said, Lucario is fighting steel, so fighting type moves actually work against him very well, and you wouldn't expect that just by looking at Lucario, right? I mean, aside from the spikes that he has on his fists, you'd have no idea that Lucario had anything to do with steel, you know? It's kind of weird, but again, Lucario's awesome, but I'm going to stop talking about the same thing over and over again. How's that, Riolu? How's that Gust, huh? How's that super effectiveness? Oh man, and this guy's going to use a potion. This is the first trainer that we've seen using a potion, but it's not so bad. We've still got the upper hand in this battle. We do have a good amount of potions ourselves, you know? But we do not have a good amount of revives. So I wasn't expecting him to take out Grace in one blow like that, man. Jeez, Lucario, take it. I mean, Riolu, take it easy. You gotta chill out, man. But I think Water Gun will do the trick. Now, I didn't mention this earlier, but you know Hubert's bubble move? You know how a lot of the other moves animations involve sprites and, you know, pixelated sprites, that's redundant, but for some reason Hubert's bubbles are so clear. You could even call them HD even, although technically that wouldn't be right, but yeah, you could call them HD. Alright, Metatite, this is his last Pokemon. I've almost lost. It's time to turn it around. Well, good luck with that. I mean, even though you did take out my Pokemon that is super effective against yours, you know, I still don't think that you're going to win this. Ooh, and he's raising his attack. He's getting ready for something here, but you know what? That doesn't freak me out at all. Confusion. Oh. It would kind of be nice if there was actually an animation to that now. now that I think about it, Psychic is pretty much the more powerful version of Confusion, right? So I really hope that Psychic, at least Psychic, has a move animation, because if it didn't, that would be kind of lame. And speaking of lame, Devon decides to use a potion. Awesome, Devon. Thank you so much. And speaking of lame again, he uses Detect, which, as you guys know, is just another name for Protect. I really don't understand why there are two moves that do the same thing. And I'm talking about Protect and Detect. I mean, really? They do the same thing. As far as I know, there is no, like, difference in, like, the move descriptions and all of that. But that's just a minor complaint that I have about Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Quick, quick, take him out, Tyrant. Take him out. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad. Okay. I actually think that there was a slight chance that I might lose this, but I just wanna, I wanna tell you guys that I'm not going to lose this, okay? I'm going to be fighting as hard as I can from here on out. And he uses Confusion again. Oh my goodness, this is not good. This is not good at all. I need to keep using potions and try to see if there will be a moment when he'll do maybe a stat-changing attack instead of an attack that does damage to me. Oh, it doesn't look like it. He's still using Confusion. Oh my goodness, this is such a terrible waste of potions. I apologize, guys. I just spent 1,500 Poké Dollars, if that's what it's called. I'm not even sure if that is the official name of the currency in this game. Okay, that's it. That's it. We've just got to hope that this here arm thrust takes him out. So, fingers crossed, guys. Let's do this. Unless, of course, he's going to attack first. Unless, of course, he's going to do that. Okay? Jack, it's all up to you. It's in your hands now. I got cocky. I got so cocky, guys. You have no idea. And this guy he doesn't even have Can I run from battles just to, you know, not waste time? Okay. Kill me. Kill me now. Kill me now. Really? You had to be so merciful as to let me have 1 HP left? That's not merciful if you ask me. That's just cruel. That's just cruel. And I lost a good amount of money, I'm guessing. It's not so bad. Just 112 Poké Dollars. Okay, you know what? I have to do this again. I have to beat Devon in this episode, so I will see you guys, like, when he is about to lose, pretty much. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the gym fight with Devon, the gym leader fight with Devon. Now, we are about to face off with Meditite once again, and really not much happened during this battle, except for the fact that Grace did level up to level 15, and Grace is still alive, so we should be able to take out this Meditite with no problem at all. And by the way, I just want to point out the fact that Devon did turn around the course of the battle last time. I said that he wouldn't, but he did. He's a little more talented than I gave him credit for, so I'm sorry about that, Devon. But nonetheless, this is where you are going to see your end today. Use Gust Grace, and that should finish him off. Perfect, and it's a critical hit too. So that is good. We have defeated Gym Leader Devon. What a way to conclude the episode, don't you guys think? I think that that's an awesome way. But you know what would be even more awesome? If, to conclude the episode, Grace evolved. Let's see if that's the case, because I don't remember what level she evolves. That was an excellent battle. And we got 1,500 Poké Dollars for that. That's awesome, you know? That makes up for the potion that I had to buy to fight this guy again. Huh? You're pretty good. I'm obligated to give you this Discipline Badge. And we obtained the Discipline Badge. That's awesome. That's a cool name for it, too. Oh, and you can have this TM, too. Brick Break. Ooh, that's nice. Brick Break is a really cool fighting move in my opinion. And as a matter of fact, here, he'll explain it. A technical machine, or a TM for short, is a device that can teach your Pokemon a specific move. This TM will teach the move Brick Break. It's a fighting type move that can break through many defenses, and I believe that that includes defenses of Protect and detect. I think, at least. I'm not entirely sure, but it would be awesome if that was the case. Again, I should probably research a bit more when it comes to, you know, Let's Playing and all of that, or the game that I'm Let's Playing anyway. But anyway, what an awesome conclusion to the episode, don't you guys think? We beat Gym Leader Devon and we got the TM Brick Break. So tune in next time where we will probably visit that one city that the legend researcher was talking about. I think it was called Fianga? Or Fiaga? I don't remember, guys. It was something close to that. But anyway, stay tuned for that next episode. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. If you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave a like. Let's try to get this video up to 8 likes this time. How's that? And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please don't be shy and just hit that big red subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next episode. So until then, take care.